See, if I remember here, where the hell are my stridoculars? I could have sworn I had them here and they're not here anymore. Hello, this is, Flint Lesperance coming at you from January, something something 2026. And before you ask, yes, I went through a lot of pain within these last month, including December. December was actually a hellfest, but I been on a bit of a year-long hiatus, including my this thing here springs to mind, and yeah, cause I've kind of didn't really feel like it. My life was like a living loop. Yeah. Uh, in case you forget something about me, I'm gonna start it off then that I am a person who probably has histrionic personality disorder. That's what I've looked here, and the internet says you might have this mental illness that's about loving attention and saying feeling uncomfortable when you're not the center of attention. And ding ding ding, that rung something inside of me. And something that I haven't figured this out until I was like 16 years of age. I'm 17 now, so brought something inside of me. The whole shit fest of the airplane costume in 2024, and I have not surfaced this on this channel yet about the homecoming that happened to me in October 18th, 2025. That was a whole thing of its own, and now including the Volley Fest I went in September or something, where some doofus decided to swing his shirt around and capture the attentions of everyone in the gymnasium. And that made me extremely uncomfortable, and actually, like, gave me the conclusion that, yes, whatever I've planned prior to senior year, yeah, it's better yet in another life. Because I'm already at a bad start. Fuck that, I'm already at the end already. It's January, like the second semester of senior year. How much things did I accomplish since then? Nothing. Okay? I wanted to be a figure, someone, people who know me because I'm a viral sensation, but a bunch of times it doesn't work out, and I end up looking like an autistic loser. And even that doesn't work to gain attention, and instead I'm ignored and feared. Am I feared? Maybe. And I am ostracized by my fellow peers. I am seen as nothing but a nuisance. Nothing but a very ugly kid with stupid sunglasses and hair. A person who is too taboo to even be brought up. And when I am brought up, I'm quickly brushed off. I'm competing with imaginary fights in my mind, with one-sided beef with Humberto Di Haro and Joseph Cox, 651-742, and whatever that one kid who walks around with his phone and headphones in, walking around like a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex. That one kid. And I'm on battles with everyone. Everyone in my mind. Everyone in my mind just... It's just... A lot of... Okay, and it's the second semester already. I haven't done shit. It's nothing. Look at me. Smug-faced motherfucker. That's me. Oh shit. Junior year. Of course, it's mirrored, but it says the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. You know, suicide. I'll get to that. All right. There were many times in senior year where I contemplating taking my own life for attention. That's how fucking weird I am. I've I have always planned of going to the bathroom because there's this like giant like bathroom stall that's you know what. There's like a giant like a little pole on top that keeps them together. I was thinking of just putting a rope up there and just tying it around my neck and waiting for someone to find my frail body hanging. And then they can finally figure out, oh, why did I say anything to Flynn? Why did I check up on him? Because you didn't. You didn't do it. So it's too fucking late, man. Or I've been pictured in my mind that I didn't know that I was going to die, but a car just comes in and it's just like, out of nowhere when I'm crossing the street and just immediately impacts itself onto my body. And then I die in front of everyone. After school, everyone sees my lifeless body on the floor, covered in blood, covered in my organs. My organs are spewed out of the asphalt road. I've been thinking more morbid fantasies ever since I realized that the best me that I can be project isn't working out. A bunch of this shit, I realize that it's just popularity that I want. I just want to be popular. And it's not working out cuz I figured out that I know my place. I know my place in the hierarchy. If the hierarchy even exists, you know? I just don't fit in with anyone. Heck of it. My friend has a girlfriend. Um, my other friend has another friend of his own. I don't even can't even call him my friend because the only time where I feel like genuine connection towards him is when we are doing like a project in that class. We don't talk to each other like outside of, you know, he's just my project buddy. And another friend, she doesn't even know that I like her. She's not out of my league. It's just that it feels just out of wits, you know. Mm, and another thing is that I don't feel love. I don't feel love at all. The only time that I feel genuine love is looking at myself in mirrors when I'm having a good hair day or looking at my mediocre selfies that don't even hit the 5 like mark on Instagram. I don't have anyone to talk to besides going on my phone and making randomated chat AI bots talking to them like a fucking loser. I don't really do anything around the day. The only sorts of socialization I ever get is at school. And at school, it's a hit or miss, because there are good days and there are bad days. The good days is where I throw my frisbees in peace, get a couple stares here and there, get a couple, hey Flint, how's it going? Well, they don't really say how it's going. They're just like, hey Flint, you got some ugly glasses. And I love when they insult me. I love when they degrade me because it shows me that they know that I exist. And I don't know why, but I just like when I don't know, they just degrade me. The sort of degradation is very good to my system. And when someone praises me, like genuinely praises me, I don't know how to feel with that. I feel very awkward complimenting other people, and I feel very uncomfortable when other people compliment me. I think it's better when they make fun of me in a belittle way, cuz when it's more of cuz they know I have two different personas. This persona is the real me. This is me. and at school, I'm this very, very strange little person, exaggeration drama. And, yeah. And with my parents, I'm neither. I'm just this quiet, very, reserved person who likes just staying in the room all day. And my parents said that, I should have signed up for a sport, because people who are athletic in school, they get scholarships to colleges and they get money. Money isn't all that matters, is money, huh? All that matters is a couple bucks in your pocket. Yeah, it's because we live in a society that money, it's all that matters. But for me, money doesn't matter to me as long as it gets me to situations that I want to be in, the dire situations that I want to see people like I'm just in my own mind. I imagine everyone during the homecoming just making a dance circle with me in the middle, and they're all just hyping me up. See? Center of attention for your mind. And the kid who is grinding the floor, Jiharu Humberto, what the fuck his name is, he's grinding the floor and nobody's paying attention to him because that's fucking gross. Who the fuck grinds the floor at a damn high school dance party? Homecoming, who the hell does that? And everyone just ignores him while he's desperately trying to grind the floor. And then I'm just here in the dance circle, just bringing out the best moves to The Club Can't Handle Me, because everyone loves that song, and everyone, they all cheered when the song came on, and they all yes, Flynn! If you're not yet realizing, I am, doing the exact opposite of what happened during the homecoming dance, because what actually happened is I put that song on, people booed, and nobody was on the dance floor. I was the only one there, and I was dancing. I was oh, what the hell, nobody's joining. Well, they will join soon. Nobody joined. So I just looked like a fucking loser on there. I've never felt so uncool in my entire life. I realized from that situation that I am the most uncool person. I'm not who I said I was. I thought I was a great dancer, and I also thought that I was I thought I was the peak, what do you say, peak relevancy? No, I wasn't. And this fucking kid, the Humberto butt motherfucker, just comes on the dance floor and just starts grinding the floor, and everyone's hyping him up with their flashlights on their phone, and they're taking videos of that shit. Mind you, I paid $20 to go to that homecoming dance, and that motherfucker is getting all the attention he wants. I was at hell looking at heaven. He was getting everyone's attention, and it wasn't even negative. Everyone loved it. But I guess it makes sense, though, because he's the quarterback of the football team, and who am I? Just some fucking tranny who plays frisbee during lunch? It's like hydrogen bomb versus dying ant, alright? I'm not on his level. The club can't handle him. The club can handle me 100 times more than that motherfucker. Compare this to the Halloween airplane costume mishap in 2024. The guy that I really hated was the guy Joseph Cox, piece of shit. He was the guy who had a mental breakdown in front of everyone, and in fucking Halloween was the best time of his life because he got some sort of resolution. And ever since that moment, I've tried recreating that same incident that happened to him. I tried crying in class, but it didn't come to me. I tried crying in front of my teachers, but they don't even budge a little bit. They just give me a head pat to the shoulder and say, everything's gonna be alright. Let me send you back to your fucking class. I'm not gonna put you to whatever. You know what's weird is that my gallery got deleted. It was a bunch of photos that obviously no one takes seriously. Because that was like one of the things that were holding me together was the selfies and all. Without them, I'm literally no one. I don't have the selfies anymore. I don't have things to go back to when I'm feeling down and can't go back to there because they're gone forever. What can I do about it? And I tried taking some inspiration for what happened to that fucking kid. And I tried having him outside in class, but you know what's so fucking stupid? Is that I tried giving it my all until the teacher said, okay, you can wait outside. I'm outside, and they called the damn security officer. I thought I was gonna be rolled out with the fucking golf cart, and I realized we're literally close to the damn nurse's office. And when I got there, I told them what happened, and they just looked at me like I was. It's like, bitch, are you fucking serious? There are kids out there having mental breakdowns because their moms died or their dog died, and you're here crying over some digital bullshit. And they didn't actually say that, but it felt like they did say that in their minds, you know, the monologue that goes on to this middle-aged woman and working in the nurse's office at a high school. I just saw her eyes sort of like, oh yeah, roll back, this is nothing. And they left me into a dark lit room with, mind you, I didn't have my phone there because I didn't want this fucking phone. I wanted my old phone back. But they put me there and I had nothing to do. I was like in a dark lit room with nothing. I'm telling you, it was like my lowest moment. I was there with nothing. Mind you, they, what's the word called? They just left me there for at least like an hour and 30 minutes. They let me stay there like the length of a damn movie. They let me, and I'm pretty sure they forgot about me because they brought another student with them and they're like, oh, there's this kid here. What the fuck? There's a kid in here? And they're like, there was a kid in here, right? And they're like, all right, either you go back to class or you go home. Huh? You go home. Go back to class where you came from. Like nothing has ever happened. Go home or go to class because nothing actually happened. And this is such dear bullshit. And it's like, what? I thought I would be sent to my counselor to talk to him or something at least so I could have someone to talk to, but they just brushed it off. Either I go home or I go back to class where I would get to the. And I told them, hey, I need to get my mind off this, what happened to me, but they didn't take it seriously. I'm sorry, but this is the only time you can do. This is bullshit. So I decided, I want to go home. And I'm like, I don't want to walk home. It's cold outside. So I told them to call my mom. And they did. And my mom was obviously at work. So she called my aunt. And she's like, I'll be there in a second. Trust me, my aunt took her fucking 34 minutes to get me. And during that time span, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just walk home. But the fucking nurse said, no. You have to get picked up by that woman. No, I'd rather walk home. And they're like, oh, if you're that okay, then you could just go back to class. Piece of shit. Don't you know I'm broken? I can't go back to class. She was acting like this was like a get out of class free card or something. No, it wasn't. I was actually struggling. And I had to witness being in during like half of the time I just got out the damn office and I just my mind was numb. I couldn't even cry anymore because I was so numb at that point. And I was kind of just, this is real life. Oh my god. And I was really not feeling it until my fucking aunt just finally came back when it was lunchtime. And I was expecting lunchtime to be my breaking point where I would actually get the attention from other students from crying. But no, she decided to come at fucking lunch. Are you? This is the universe is finding every way to make everything 10 times worse. Either come or don't come, piece of shit. But it was like that during that time. I didn't know that my gallery was like fully deleted, so I still had hope clinging on to me until when it was the nighttime. I went back to ANTT with my mom, and we told the woman, "Hey, can we give you the old phone back? Maybe we can repair it." But no, she said, "Oh, we sent it already to the manufacturers." You did what? You said my precious library of images and videos that were very precious to me. Okay, you sent them to other. You sent it already to the manufacturers. Are you fucking serious? It's like a put it myself and just got fucking deleted, a piece of shit. I look around. I'm I'm playing frisbee. I'm looking around and I see everyone in their own world, not even looking to me, the person with the attention grabbing hair, the sunglasses, the confident postures, the music, me trying my best to get everyone's attention by dancing, by grinding the floor. What is it? What can I get everyone's attention? How can I do this? And from that moment on, I realized that the only way to get everyone's attention is just to kill myself in front of everyone. If that is how low I can go, I can fucking do that, alright? I can kill myself in front of everyone. I can't afford a gun. Cause if I had a gun, I think I wouldn't kill myself. I think I'll bring people down with me, not only myself. So I can't get a gun. I think I'll just hang myself in the school bathroom, or I don't know. I'll kill myself one way or another. I'll get ran over by a car. I'll just drive to this stupid, reckless teenagers driving their run into traffic. I'll make myself have a seizure. I'll make myself have a heart attack, maybe? Nothing else is working, so this is the only this is my last resort. Why do I want attention so much? Why do I want it? Yeah, am I just fine being this loser? No one looking at them. This is bullshit, because I signed up to be Link Crew because Link Crew people get to be with the freshmen and they go through this whole. I thought it was cool in there, but that piece of shit quarterback was in there too. I should have been an athlete. No, I shouldn't have been an athlete because I have these two tumors on my chest that tell me no, and my insecurity, my dysphoria tell me no. So, what do I do to become a viral sensation to get everyone's attention? I think I'll never figure it out. I'll never know. The only way is to probably do extreme measures. I genuinely feel like shit. Been holding off this talking to the camera for very long because I'm busy. Busy with what? Nothing. Okay? I became a bigger procrastinator than everything. Any time I have it in my life, alright? Um you finally take off what this is. Humidity. I was recently sick, so